This here's from the Standard. What would you know? More good news about Johnny seems very frequent these days. Johnny Depp's new art collection pays tribute to his ex-wife and children. Let's see what we got. Johnny Depp's making a comeback at the moment with a new film out. He's directed Modi, 3 Days in the Wing of Madness, and now an art expedition at Castle Fine Art on South Moulton Street. Don't say comeback, some people don't like it. I personally get what they mean, but I also understand the side of the fence that doesn't want to use it. But I digress. Called Let the Light In, it technically amounts to two pieces which are available to buy as prints, but it's boosted up in the gallery with further works by the actor. Called Let in the Light, it technically amounts to two pieces which are available to buy as prints, but it is boosted up in the gallery with further works by the actor. The two main paintings were made in the early 2000s when he was living at Les Hameaux in the south of France with his wife Vanessa Paradis and their children Jack and Lily Rose, a period which clearly had some great memories for Depp, a halcyon time before his later relationship with you-know-who and you-know-what happened. Not sure why they gotta mention it, but okay. And they show this here. It reminds me of that song, The Rose. The song's about like a seed becoming a rose, and it's kind of like this really famous love song or something. Maybe some people know what I'm talking about. The first piece in Let the Light In is called A Rose is a Rose is a Rose. Okay. Every year for Valentine's Day, he'd paint a rose for his young daughter, Lily Rose, and this one here has a certain meaningful vibration to it, swelling with darkness underneath its delicacy. A sweet gesture that has weight behind it, parental worry and protection. Yeah, alright. The other piece is a self-portrait from the same era which depicts Depp in abstracted form where his eyes aren't visible behind his glasses. It's almost a non-self-portrait where the painter's hiding himself as he depicts himself. He's called it Add the Light and commented of the piece, I've been lucky enough to understand through various artists, listening, learning things, the only thing you can really do is add the light to what's there. But here he does so where the glare from the light seems obscure. And there it is. If I'm not mistaken, that hat is one of those French painter hats. They're presented quite intimately here, and while they aren't great revelations into the soul of Depp, they do show the softness and even shyness that exists beyond his wild man image. According to Frankie Washington, the artist program manager at Castle Fine Art, Depp has an instinctive compulsion towards art, with his painting a refuge and an escape from what he calls the noise of the last few years. Not a bad way to put it. And they feature this one. I think he calls it Rabbit Man. And they end with this. Elsewhere, we see other pieces from that time. The Bunny Man, okay, not Rabbit Man, Bunny Man, is a Donnie Darko-alike set of images that references a Bunny Man figure that both Depp and his son Jack had experienced in reoccurring dreams. And that's a pretty interesting tidbit. And they say the Empress piece paid tribute to his wife, and that Depp fans will find a lot to dwell on. I gotta say, the article is pretty well written. It sounds like somebody who at least reviews art, talks about art, thinks about art, not just some piece where someone threw it up there because Johnny put out some paintings. They didn't have to mention you-know-who, but okay, I guess they all just do that just because maybe they think it makes it more interesting. But all in all, not a bad article. That's it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you to Mind Descend on X. She sent me this article. It's appreciated. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you consider it and don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.